Well, and it's an art that Mr. Morton has
Approach,
down pat.
Mr.
You
Morton.
know, Mr. Morton, when we talk about Jim Crockett Promotions here on the show, you could just tell it just comes through. It's Rick's favorite era of his career. Where does it rank for you? You know, years like 1985, 1986. Where is that for you?
Oh, it's the number one. But Rick, I want to say this to you before you said you met me down at Bill Watts, but when I was first breaking into business, like everybody, and this is something that I never forgot, and I always mention this. You'd come out to St. Louis and wrestle on TV.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was one of the guys that you didn't know me then. I had the brown hair. I was a young kid, and I would race to wrestle Rick on TV to put him over because Rick, you're one of the few that ever did this. You knew how hard it was for the guys in the business struggling. I'd put you over. You come up and shake my hand after the match and put $100 bill in my hand. That's more than I made the whole damn week. So I wanted to tell you.
I don't remember that. Isn't that strange? I mean, I'm never paying guys extra because
yes,
that St. Louis ring was no fun, especially on Sunday morning.
It was big as a football field.
Yeah.
And then
and as hard as your desktop, man, concrete.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
But coming to Crockett, Crockett was the best era, I think, ever in professional wrestling business. The group of guys we had there, man, what a family that we had together. And like Rick, I think the way this started out with me and you, I think you were planning on going with a Magnum TA. The Magnum had the car wreck.
Yeah.
And then you see me wrestle a single match. But what the greatest thing about, and I want all these guys out here to understand, it's like the time, when I broke your glasses.
Yeah.
That was under Conrad. That was nothing rehearsed. I didn't even know that was happening. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was happening. I
walked out on TV. It cost $300.
Oh, yeah, but you
worst career.
Yeah, but do you understand? It was just by understanding this business and knowing this business and listening to Rick out there on the set, because he had that little puppet over here talking to me, and nobody could see, and it was great. Look what it done. Look at the business we done off all that right there. That was great. You said earlier, we hardly ever dressed in the same dressing room. No. You never see nobody, and because the business was so sacred.
I saw you more at night after the match when you had girls wearing my robe. And by the way, how'd you get my robe down to your room?
Oh, very easy, Rick. Very easy.
What? She's wearing my robe, and where'd you get it? Supposed to be in my room here.
Hey, I got 3 more of them over in my closet. You understand? You know what? I do have a pair.
You're like one of my ex-wives.
No, I got you. And I used to do this after the matches. And I can't prove one of them. I can prove you. I have a pair of your wrestling tights that you threw in a trash can in the dressing room one night. You got through wrestling, something happened to them, you threw them in a trash can. Shit, I went over and picked them up, put them in my bag. And the same thing at my wrestling school. Robert walks in. He goes, "Where did you get that autographed picture of Andre the Giant?" I said, "When you was calling me a mark." But but no, I kept a lot of stuff like that.
Good.
Thank you, Rick. I mean, there's no era, and I don't care. I have wrestled. I was during the era of territories, starting off. Jim Crockett, man, just something about everything just clicked at one time, and the roof. And it's not about me or Rick, and what a crew we had, from the top to the bottom.
Absolutely.
To the top.
I didn't mean to exclude anybody else. We had so much talent. You're right, Rick.
Gosh, the best talent in the world. That was from the first bell to the main event. And the boys knew how to work and how to set things to go. When I first did the angle with you, Rick, I was still in the thing with the Midnight Express. And this is what I really like. They put me in some single matches, and I'm working with Dick Murdoch, and me and Rick just did the Flair. I mean, just did the angle. It's on the bicycle tape, and it's all this. I'm working with Dick Murdoch. Man, I'm having a hell of a match with Dick. And Dick goes, "All right, listen to me. That ain't. This is in the ring because I get to talk to him in the back."
Know Murdoch was great.
He says, "God, this angle you did with Flair, y'all gonna make a lot of money." His finish was the brain buster. He said, "I'm gonna hit you with the brain buster, kick out on one." You see, and that's the way the boys did.
Yeah,
that went through it. Even Abdullah the Butcher. You know, I'm one of the few that Abdullah just put. I mean, I beat him with the suplex.
Yeah,
you see, to get me ready for you. So now, this is what I'm saying to you, Conrad. It took everybody in that territory to get me ready for him. And when they got me ready for him, brother Katie bar to the doors, we were ready to go.
Yeah. Murdoch doesn't get nearly the recognition, but he was really good.
He was
really good.
Hey, I got to